Watch TY react. Watch TY react. We're about to react to when cops were not prepared in ambush. Crazy. Y'all like and subscribe. Y'all know we don't waste no time. Let's get right to it.
How are you? Oh, Jesus Christ.
She gonna say, how are you, then try to stab the guy? She vicious.
Okay. These are the moments cops were caught off guard by dangerous suspects. Let's begin with the
They should be having their guard up, like,
on his face just as the door is opened.
I ain't gonna lie.
On September 16th, 2024,
That's
a
crazily
Fairfax County
unexpected.
police officer was dispatched to perform a welfare check on 33-year-old Sydney Wilson. When the officer arrived, Sydney briefly opened the door before shutting it again. Undeterred, the officer continued knocking, but when Sydney opened the door a second time, it was clearly not to talk.
How are you?
She gonna say, how are you, then try to slice him. She try to give him $1.50.
Oh, yeah. Back up, back up. Oh, yeah. Man, I can also do it. Please back up. Oh, yeah. Back up. Oh, back up. Back up.
She tried to give him $1.50.
Back up.
The
Damn.
officer couldn't physically subdue the 6 feet 5 inches Sydney, who had a knife, so he had to use his firearm.
She tall as hell.
Are you okay?
But where the taser at?
Are you okay? Are you okay?
Okay. Do you have any other injuries?
I wonder, like, what made her lose her mind?
Have any other gloves?
Sydney was taken to the hospital and was pronounced dead. The officer, whom she had slashed on the head, only had lacerations. Later,
She
it
gave
was
him
revealed that
$1.50.
Sydney had mental health issues, but the officer still
$1.50
had to
is
defend
when they
himself
cut you from, like,
regardless.
I
In
think the
next
cheek to the
case,
air or
another
something like that.
mentally unstable
In
woman
jail, that's a
lured
jail
cops
term.
to her home only to stab them. On April 11th, 2020, Leah Baker, a 29-year-old mother, called 911 during a mental health crisis. An officer arrived at her home, but he was in for a surprise.
What's wrong with these people trying to stab people? Like, what the hell is going on? Oh. How's she gonna come outside saying, what the fuck?
I just been fucking stabbed.
That's crazy.
Fucking knife! Get on the fucking ground! Get on the fucking ground!
She gonna pick the knife back up.
Shots fired!
Put that fucking knife down right now.
Taken by surprise, the female
Mental health
officer
is
struggled
a
at
real
first,
thing,
but
like-
backup soon arrived, helping to regain control.
Crazy.
However, Leah Baker wasn't finished yet.
Get on the ground! Get away from that knife!
She gonna rush. She picked the knife up and tried to rush you. Damn.
First aid kit, I got her. Stay down.
Leah Baker was subdued once again, but this was far
I
from
wonder what was
over.
going
She
through
still
her-
had plenty
in her
of fight
life.
left in her.
She's still fighting. She's still fighting. She gotta be maybe some drugs or something. It gotta be drugs.
Ma'am, stay down. Drop the knife. Let us get rescue to you. Drop the knife. Drop the knife.
Damn. Why don't y'all go for the taser?
That knife. Go.
Oh, they got the dog on her. Damn. She got shot and she getting bit up by the dog.
Somebody tase her.
He just said tase her in the face.
The officers had successfully disarmed and subdued Leah, but they weren't in the clear just yet.
The address we're at is 1342. There's still 3 people in the house. Guys,
Tase her in the
let's
face
go.
is crazy.
Shots were fired into the house.
Making entry in the house.
742, we're making entry into the house to do a safety clear.
After a full sweep of the house, it was confirmed that no one else was injured. Unfortunately,
Wow.
Leah Baker did not survive her wounds. In the
Wow,
next
that's
case,
crazy.
the suspect cleverly tricked the officer. He waited until the officer let his guard down and then
Look,
stabbed
he
him
probably
when
got-
he least expected it.
Wow.
Not in trouble. I'm gonna put you in handcuffs for now.
Why he not asking him to see his hands?
On October 11th, 2020, Hillsborough Sheriff Deputy Charles Williams went to a home in Fishhawk Ranch. A Grace Point staff member had called for help. They were trying to admit a suspect under Florida's Baker Act. This law allows for involuntary mental health assessments and temporary hospitalizations for those who might be a danger to
Like,
themselves
if you're dealing
and
with
others.
people
The
and you're a
suspect had
cop,
fled, but
make
Deputy
sure you see their
Williams quickly
hands at
caught up
all
with him.
times. Him letting his guard down, you know, kind of got him in that situation.
Come on. Are you scared?
Now he baiting you.
Look, running's not gonna help. All right? One, I run a lot. Okay?
Deputy Williams was successfully calming the situation, but don't be fooled. This suspect was only playing along.
So right here, you should have said, "Let me see your hands.
Okay?
Let me see both of your hands."
Okay? Now, the thing of it is, you're still not in trouble, but obviously I can't trust you not to run anywhere. All right? So, come on. Come on. I'm gonna put you in handcuffs for now. Okay?
Damn,
He stabbed me. He's got a knife.
it's crazy how he gets stabbed and he still can pursue the guy.
Stop it.
Now don't shoot him in the back. Don't shoot him in the back. That's murder at that point.
Stop. Stop right now.
Where your taser, bro?
Stop right now.
There you go. Ooh, but that's also dangerous, because say if he would have fell on the knife.
Stop. Stop right now. Put it down. Drop the knife. Throw it to the side.
If he fell on the knife
Put
and
your hands
it,
behind
and it
your
went
back.
into him, that would have been
Put it behind your
crazy.
back right now. Put your hands behind your... Put your hands behind your back now. Turn over. Turn over.
I ain't gonna lie, that taser probably lock your whole body up. Just lock you right
Deputy
up.
Williams is one of the toughest officers. He suffered a knife wound to the neck and was bleeding. Still, he not only continued to pursue the suspect, but also managed to neutralize him and place him under arrest.
That's adrenaline.
33. I got stabbed in the neck. Get EMS rolling this way.
Send him. Here. I got a quick lock. Here. Here.
Deputy Williams was rushed to the hospital, where he made a full recovery. The
Oh,
suspect,
that's good.
later identified as
Hey,
21-year-old
roof him.
Nicholas Ferguson, was also taken to the hospital before being transported to jail. He was charged with attempted felony murder of a law enforcement
yeah, they roofed
officer,
him.
resisting an officer with violence, and resisting an officer without violence. The next officer, sent to investigate a disturbance report, had no idea he was walking straight into a deadly trap.
Oh, man.
Any weapon? Here. Don't reach for nothing.
Once again, y'all having y'all back turned and not
Oklahoma
asking them to
police
see their
officer Roy
hands.
Stephen responded to a suspicious person complaint, and upon arriving at the scene, quickly spotted the individual in question. And as you'll all soon see, the neighbors were right to call the police.
Hey, man.
You gotta ask to see your hands from the rip. Let me see both hands.
Yeah. Are you having beef with someone?
Once you get like blindsided and like you can't see in that other hand, anything can go wrong.
Hey, hold on. Hey, he's drunk, bro. Yeah. Okay, hold on. Stop. Stop. What's going on? Keep your hands out of your pocket. You got any weapons or anything?
Nope.
What's going on with them?
I don't know. He drunk, bro. I'm trying to work.
Hold on, man.
Young in the mud.
Well, let me figure out what's going on.
Like
I'll
20
get-
years old.
You got any weapons? Can I pat you down real quick? Make sure you don't have any weapons.
See, once he turn like that, that's when you gotta try to, you know, gotta try to make sure he ain't got no weapon in the other hand.
Shots fired! Shots fired! I'm hit! He's taking off in my car. Shots fired. I'm hit.
He trying to steal the cop car?
He's running. He's running down 21st behind the brown house. Start inside.
I guess he couldn't start the cop car, or the cop car wasn't, I don't know.
The officer was shot in the leg, and he quickly applied a tourniquet to stop the bleeding.
Yeah, that's smart.
Am I hitting the face? 17, start in, so I'm hitting the right leg.
Officer Bryce was rushed to the hospital and made a full recovery. The 23-year-old suspect, Stephen Wilson, was spotted by a drone behind a nearby house.
they roofed him.
He sustained severe injuries from the officer's gunfire, was rushed to the hospital, but later succumbed to his injuries. The next officer, letting his guard down against what appeared to be a helpless, defenseless female suspect, had his carotid artery slashed wide open in a brutal surprise attack.
Damn.
Run, slowly walk.
On March 23rd, 2022,
Crazy.
St. Lucie County Sheriff's deputies responded to a car crash near Jensen Beach, Florida, where an
She had to
intoxicated
be
woman
drunk.
was reportedly involved. Instead of staying,
the
she
hen
fled
dog
the
or
scene,
something.
prompting officers to track her by following footprints along the beach. Sheriff Deputy Cody Colangelo eventually located her.
1023. Hello.
And it's just so crazy how they be playing it cool.
Man,
You
stop
know,
real quick.
for you to let your guard down and straight go for the attack.
1012.
Crazy.
Signal 3 driver. What's going on? You don't know? Alright. You're just hit. Were you just in a crash? Ma'am, come up here. Don't walk away.
She trying to get the
walking.
knife.
Come over here. Okay?
Look, that's why she hiding it. She went and got the knife, and he didn't realize.
Stairs, all right. Let's get out this water area.
I don't wanna. I'm scared.
You're scared? All right. Let's walk up here. Let's get off this water. Okay?
Look, she hiding
The
it.
suspect hid
You gotta
her
see those hands
first
at
behind her back and
at
then
all
in front.
times.
This kept the officer from seeing what she held. This critical lapse in judgment from the officer would soon lead to serious consequences.
Don't run. Slowly walk.
And it being that dark don't help.
At Granger,
Damn,
we're for
my
the
bad,
ones who
y'all. I'm
pay
sorry about
attention
the,
to every little
ads.
detail. The ones who
Sorry,
stop, tinker, and sweat
sorry.
the small stuff.
So just stop. So give me traffic. I'm bleeding. Show me hands. In
Damn.
the woods somewhere. Can we rescue?
It being that dark down there did not help that cop.
Deputy
So you can't
Colangelo
really
was
blame him for
stabbed
that
in the
damn-
neck, causing him to fire at
I
the
can't see her
suspect,
hands
though
anyway,
he
it's that
missed.
dark.
As he
I mean, he had a
radioed for
flashlight, but-
assistance, another officer, approaching from the southern part of the beach, began running toward the scene to help his colleague and apprehend the suspect.
You better not have that knife or I'll fucking shoot you right now. Keep going. Keep coming. I got her. Yeah. Get on the ground.
He said he's going to shoot her. They not playing
Colangelo
with her.
was taken to the hospital after a stabbing that cut his carotid artery. He barely survived and needed urgent surgery. Meanwhile, the suspect, 23-year-old Leah Michelle, was arrested. She said she fled and stabbed the officer because she feared going to prison for not having car insurance. She faced charges of first-degree premeditated murder and received a life sentence. The next officer was caught completely
life
off guard
sentence?
when a
Damn.
suspect, who challenged him to a fight, suddenly pulled a fast one on him.
Don't come near me.
What do you mean don't come near?
Don't fucking come near me.
I don't know if he stabbed me.
A Connecticut police officer saw a dark-colored Jeep Grand Cherokee with improperly displayed plates. Before he could get out of his car to make the stop, the suspect had already exited his vehicle and rushed toward him.
Get back in your
Look,
car.
see it once
Get
again.
back in your car.
They
What
doing
do you
things with
want?
their hands. You can't see their hands really.
What do you want my license for?
Give me your license.
You know I don't have a fucking copy of my license.
Then you
so what's
can't
your problem?
drive.
What's your problem?
You can't drive.
Come on,
You don't
get
have a
out.
license.
Just handle this like a man, dude. Come on, get out and handle this like a man. Get out of your fucking car.
LC 401212. Be advised, the operator is walking away.
The officer eventually got out of his car to
Wow.
confront the suspect. This turned out to be his worst mistake.
Get off the car. Don't come near me. Don't come near me.
What do you mean?
Look, look, you see his hand?
Near me.
Don't, Tyler, don't, Tyler, don't, Tyler, don't, Tyler, don't, Tyler, don't, Tyler.
What do he got?
I don't know if he stabbed me
What is going
or
on?
what he did.
He running slow as hell.
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
All right.
Hands behind your back.
He wasn't starting to comply when he get that taser. That taser must hurt.
Give me your other hand.
The suspect was successfully apprehended, but the other officer's stabbed neck soon became the next major concern.
Damn.
Did he stab you?
He attacked me. Yeah, I think so.
Let me see where.
Yeah. Come over here, Timmy. Come over here. Come over. Come over here. Timmy, sit down.
That's crazy.
LC-44, sit down. Sit down. 42. I need a medic. Immediately, I need a medic.
Medics were called for, but as the wounded officer's condition deteriorated, his colleague made the critical decision to drive him directly to the hospital. This quick action ultimately
that's
saved
good thinking.
the
That's
officer's life,
fast
as the
thinking.
suspect had missed his carotid artery
He
by
probably
just
got
1
life.
millimeter. The suspect, 31-year-old Tyler Wilmot, was charged with attempted murder, first-degree assault,
They roofed
assault
him.
on a public safety officer, interfering with an officer, and multiple motor vehicle violations. The next officer could
Damn.
hardly believe his eyes when the domestic disturbance he came to investigate took a sudden, deadly turn when the suspect reached for his gun.
Hey, he's getting my gun! Stop!
Don't cops got a host of words though? You can't just take their gun.
2021, Houston police officers were sent to a residence in response to a report of a family disturbance.
Hola, ¿cómo están? How y'all doing? ¿Todo bien?
The woman, who appeared to be the victim of an attack, spoke to the officer and informed them that the male in the room had choked her. As she said this,
Oh, wow.
the man, who was nearby,
Domestic
began to
violence?
step away in an attempt to escape, but the officers quickly intervened.
Oh, they might as well just call ICE. He probably not supposed to be here no way.
No, estoy hablando ahorita, por favor, disculpe.
Juega el teléfono. Hey.
He getting deported. It's two of y'all. Y'all can't. Oh, he getting jumped. He getting jumped.
Hey, he's getting my gun! Stop! Hey, he's getting my fucking gun!
He getting jumped.
Oh, fuck!
No, he can't. It was two cops there.
Oh, fuck!
Y'all need to get in the gym.
Shots fired, shots fired. Now.
Those cops need to get in the gym.
The officer neutralized the suspect as he attempted to grab the officer's gun. Medics were called to the scene, but the suspect did not survive the gunshot. Meanwhile, his roommate, who had intervened and joined the fight against the officers, was arrested and charged with assaulting a peace officer. The next
That's
case
crazy.
was wild. Two prison guards with no weapon faced off against violent inmates and were totally outmatched. At Cook County's maximum security jail, two correctional deputies were doing their daily tasks. Suddenly, three maximum security inmates ambushed them. The deputies tried to fight back, but they had no weapons, and they were quickly overpowered and beaten back.
That's why you gotta respect the inmates. You can't be like an asshole, because they could, at any point, they can do this to you. They can do y'all so bad, y'all COs. They can do y'all so bad if you don't respect them, if you treat them like they animals. But I feel like if you respect them and you cool with them, and you know, you don't risk the integrity of yourself or your job, right? But you respectful and you treat them as humans, they're not gonna do that to you.
The other lost consciousness. The three inmates, 21-year-old Terrence Linham, 19-year-old David Bush, and 20-year-old Taiwan McNeil, were initially held on attempted murder charges. Now they face additional charges of attempted murder, aggravated battery,
they
and
got
harming
roofed.
a police officer. One thing is clear: they won't be leaving county jail anytime soon. In
Nah,
the
they
next
got roofed.
case, an unprepared officer had to resort to unusual methods to chase a murder suspect.
Let me borrow your bike, man. Let me borrow your bike. Radio, we got it.
On June 30th, 2020, Atlanta police spotted 21-year-old Nicholas Fonseca, a suspect in a shooting homicide that had occurred 2 days earlier. When he spotted the officers, Fonseca
He had to
quickly rode
improvise
away on
for
his
somebody's
The
bike?
officers were unprepared and too far from their vehicles to chase him, and they had to come up with a plan on the spot.
Give him a raise.
Let me borrow your bike, man. Let me borrow your bike. Give me a second.
Let me keep my bag.
Yeah, I got you. Both of
Okay.
Yo, get this cop a raise. He chasing him on a bike.
The officer wouldn't give up. He rode the borrowed bike until he spotted the suspect, who was also on a bike. Then, he quickly relayed the suspect's location to dispatch.
Hey, I got him inside.
Yeah, he getting a raise. He improvised crazy. He saw the bike. Hey, let me borrow that. It's raining. It look like he gonna slide. He got to slow down a little bit.
Making it right on Glen Iris radio. Glen Iris.
Is that an electric bike or is that like a mountain bike that you could change the gears?
The officer's determination was unmatched. Many others might have given up, but he kept pursuing the suspect. His hard work paid off when officers in their cars spotted the suspect and joined the chase.
That's crazy. Give that cop a raise. Give him a raise.
Nicholas Fonseca was arrested, taken into custody, and charged with felony.
If you was a cop, would you would have like borrowed somebody's bike to go get him, or you would have just said, "Nah, I'm cool. We'll catch him another day." But yo, all those situations was crazy. As cops, y'all gotta always see the suspect hands, anybody hands, see their hands at all times. But y'all like and subscribe. I'll see y'all in the next one.